Hello, everybody. This is Christy from kitty underscore plants on Instagram. I do memory planning in my Estelle planner and inserts. And for this week, I will be memory planning from July 26th to August 1st. This is a kit from Two Little Bees. And for this week, I was in San Diego with my husband and my daughter. And yeah, it's a very beautiful place. And I will jot down or put down all the stickers for the time and places I've went to. So yeah, please do stick around and I'll be right back for the day to day. Okay, I'm back. So I will be putting down a flag from Clever Gal Crafts to mark my work. And since I'm in San Diego, my time for work is like earlier, like 6 a.m. I already have a meeting, and I was trying to get some coffee from the hotel breakfast place, but then they tell me that they only open at 6:30. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got such an early start to work, which was really funny because in back in Central we're already up and about. So their brunch time is our lunch time back in Central. Yeah, my mindset, my time zones has been changed. So me and my daughter went out to a brunch place, Francis Walker, which I think is famous in the La Jolla area because there's like really long lines. And we got some breakfast. I got some eggs Benedict, and she got some pancakes. It was okay. The food was okay, but I'm not sure why everyone was lining up for it. Maybe I should order something else from their menu. So next up was swimming time. My daughter went swimming like during our lunchtime, and also I joined her after my work. And oh my gosh, the water was so cold. I mean, the pool water was cold. They say it's heated, but I'm like, how is this even heated? But yeah, she had such a good time just swimming in the pool. So we picked up my husband from his work, which was just nearby our hotel. And then we wanted to get into a restaurant, a ramen restaurant, Hara Mama. But yeah, the wait is like an hour maybe. So that's why we went for a walk to to the cove, like to the end of the cove. And yeah, it was very nice to see the sea, I think it's Pacific Ocean, and then on your right side on the hill were like really beautiful houses. So yeah, it was a pretty long walk because we still had an hour to kill. Usually the food places in La Jolla are like all booked, and it's summertime, so yeah, it's hard to get a reservation for eating for dinner time or even lunchtime. So the next day, I have work again, and I had so many meetings. For brunch, we set off to walk to the taco stand, which is another place where people line up for the really yummy tacos that they have. At least when we went, it wasn't even a long line, so that was good. And we took it out and then walked back to the hotel again, which was like around 15 minutes away, maybe walk time. And the tacos were really good and they were really cheap as well. So that was a good lunch or brunch for me. So next up, Sophia again went for swimming in the pool. And this was after work again. I didn't get into the pool this time because, yep, it's too cold for me. So the pool icons are from Hello Petite Paper and the pool time script is from Scribble Prints Go. So next up, we went to the only grocery in La Jolla, which was walking distance to our hotel, around maybe 15 minutes away again. And it we went to get some toiletries for my husband. And then after the grocery run, off we went to get some dinner, which was nearer to the hotel at Olive and Basil. So the closer the restaurant is to the coast, or if you have a good view of the coast, it seems that the it gets even more expensive. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of expensive restaurants around, but there's a lot of places to eat as well. And yeah, the food was so so, but the view was great. So I marked work again, and then during the morning, my daughter had to take a COVID test because we needed it for our trip. Yeah, we will be going to Hawaii on Friday. So since she's in the age group that cannot yet get vaccinated, we had to get her a COVID test. Um, I got the one that was like you can just find out in like a few hours time because I didn't want to worry about it not getting back to us on time for me to upload into the um, system or the website that Hawaii needed it for. And yeah, to get to that COVID place, I had to do an Uber, but then there were no Ubers around, so I had to get a regular taxi, and then I also had them wait as well because the place that we went to was like there were like no area to get an Uber as well or a taxi back. So good thing the taxi driver was really nice and waited for us until her test was over. At least it was very quick and it wasn't really invasive for kids, which was good because I was so worried that, I saw in like other places like they really go like deep into the nose, but this for her it was like yeah, just okay. So when we got back to the hotel, of course she had her swimming time again, and nope, not for me again. No more cold water for me. After her pool time, I had a nap because yeah, I'm just so tired. Like for the past few days, it's like waking up really early, working, and then trying to get used to the time zone. So yeah, a nap was truly needed. So for dinner, we went to a place called Puesto, and of course there was a line again, and so we had to wait for like around 30 minutes. And for Puesto, they serve like really yummy tacos and fusion sort of tacos where the tortillas were like fried and then another tortilla wrap to wrap the filling. So yeah, that was pretty good and pretty interesting as well. So for Thursday, it's another work day for me, and such a funny story I have because when I was like presenting during my meeting, and I was like on the speaker, and I was like talking, my daughter suddenly tooted out of nowhere. Oh my gosh! And she was like my laptop was like near beside the bed where she was lying down, so I'm like, oh my gosh, hopefully my office mates didn't hear it. And it was also a recording as well, so yeah, I never went back to it anymore. I didn't want to find out if yeah, she truly tooted. So for brunch, we went to Cody's, and I had some chicken waffle, and that was good. I like that brunch. and my daughter had a friend over. My friend's daughter was there, so yeah, she had someone to play with at least. So the two girls went swimming in the pool while I was working on my laptop as well at the poolside. And oh my gosh, they stayed there for so long. They got really burned, my goodness. But they had so much fun. So that was good. So after my work and their swimming, we got some ice cream and then we went for a walk at Children's Cove, which was really nice place. And we there were a lot of people swimming, but yeah, we were just looking around. We're like looking at all the birds, all the coast, and also they were able to play at the park, or like a park with so many trees that you can climb, and they were running after all the like the pigeons that were all swooping down everywhere. So my friend came over to pick up her daughter, and before they went home, we went around and got to go to Glide Port, which was really beautiful area as well, where you can go, where people go gliding, and the view was just fantastic. I mean, yeah, it was the sun was going down, and the coast was there, so it was a really beautiful picture spot. After that place, we decided to get some In and Out for dinner, and we went to Kate's Park, like a rolling hill kind of place, and had like some sort of picnic in the dark, with the lights twinkling from the distance, or because we could see the downtown, like San Diego downtown, which was really very, uh, very nice again, nice scenery again. And also, we got to see some fireworks, which was really, really fun. I mean, yeah, we didn't expect it, and we had a great time, and the kids had a great time, of course, looking at the viewing the fireworks. So Friday, I took the day off because, yeah, just to get to packing, which I already started the previous night, and now for more packing today because we're going to be leaving later this afternoon for Hawaii. So for lunch, we ate at the Michelin starred restaurant at our hotel, which was called 910. And wow, the food was really good. I think they really deserve that Michelin star. But of course, the price as well is, yeah, pretty expensive. But that was a good lunch we had. So after lunch, we headed off to the airport, and we are going off to Oahu, Hawaii. Hawaii. This trip came about because since my husband was already going to San Diego, we were thinking about like a trip to Hawaii as well, because since we would be nearer, the trip would be shorter. So yeah, that's why we had this trip planned out like really quickly. Um, the trip really took very long and a very tiring flight, because it was still 6 hours from San Diego, and the airport was pretty unruly. We took Southwest going there, and the tickets were pretty cheap. So yeah, and we got the nighttime flight as well, or like the last flight out. Um, and of course, we wanted to get on to the um, like the what do you call it? The pre-departure checking, where they already checked your COVID test, your vaccination IDs, so that you wouldn't have to do it once you get to Hawaii airport. So the package I got for Hawaii was from the Costco travel one. So we had a shuttle waiting for us, or not really waiting for us. We had to like wait for them, because I think, yeah, it was pretty late, and we even had them paged because we didn't know where we were going to go. So finally, they found us, and they gave us some leis. And I think that's a tradition that when you arrive in Hawaii, you have that lei necklace. So yeah, we got those, and then off we headed to the hotel in Waikiki. And yeah, we were able to get in quickly and finally get to rest. And when once we checked out the balcony, oh wow, it was so beautiful to see the sea and the buildings at night. And yeah, that was so amazing. So the next day, the package we had a free breakfast buffet, and during that breakfast buffet, we had to had our temperatures checked, and we had to have some contract tracing items to fill out, and then after that yummy breakfast, because we were able to get some food without thinking about where to go. We headed out to the beach, and ooh, wow, so nice to see a beach because we were wanting to get to the beach for such a long time now because we've been stuck at the home for over a year and a half, maybe. So, yeah, such a beautiful place. There was not much people yet because it was still early in the day, and then after that beach time where me and my daughter swam in like their in the area where it was not it was like covered with a barrier, so it was not really so too much of waves. So that was fun. And after that beach time, we headed back to the hotel and took a nap because yeah, very tired. So after our nap, we went to look for lunch and we ended up at a Korean food place. I think it's called Moss. And we had some yummy lunch of rice and some fried meat and I think chicken wings as well. And after that, we had some coffee. I had some coffee. I really like the coffee from Kai Coffee, Kai, and yeah, it was really good. And my daughter again went swimming in the pool, or we were trying to find out if we could swim in the pool, but there was too many people. And then we went out to the beach, but it was too hot. There was no shade to go underneath, so that's why we just went back to the hotel again and waited for the heat or the sun to go down a bit. And then yeah, um, we got some shaved ice. So the shave, not shaved, it's shave ice, where you have this ice concoction, and then they put in lots of sweets on it, um, and really beautiful colors. So it looks really enticing and it was very refreshing on a very hot day. So we were able to get those food, and then after that, we were able to get to the pool because there were less people now. And we also saw a dragon show because there was a wedding and the wedding venue was like right beside the pool, and there was a dragon show which was so fun to watch. And that was it for Saturday. So on Sunday, I got my rental car from Turo instead of the regular rental car places because, yeah, they were out of rental cars from like Avis or Hertz. And Turo is like an Airbnb for cars where you rent somebody else's car, and um, that they just dropped it off at the hotel. And yeah, that's what we used for the next few days that we were in Hawaii. So Turo is an app, and you just that's where you check in and check the car that everything is fine before handing before they hand everything over to you. So before our trip to our first place, we dropped by Costco to get some water and some other goodies that you wouldn't see in other Costco places. Like I think there were like Hawaiian cookies, but now I just saw Hawaiian cookies here, so I guess it's available as well. Oh, and my daughter wanted to show her puppet. This really common thing going on now, like a fad of puppets. So yeah, that's why you see her show that. So after Costco, we had some lunch at another famous place, Nico's Pier, and there's a lot of people again. And I got some loco moco, which is another dish from Hawaii. And it's like rice and a burger patty and egg and gravy. So I really liked it. But we weren't able to try the fish because I think I had a miscommunication with my husband, so we weren't able to check out the other seafood. So the first place we drove to was all the way in the North Shore, which was in Waimea. We wanted to see the garden and the falls. So it's like a short hike going to the falls, and it's a very beautiful place again with really humongous trees towering there, and different agricultural items they had all over the garden. And once we got to the falls, my daughter and my husband, of course, they wanted to go swimming. I didn't want to go because, unfortunately, I got my period and I really didn't want to get into the water at that time. So also at the North Shore area, we tried Giovanni shrimps, which was really good. The scampi, oh my gosh, that was amazing food. And after the food we had, we drove down the coast and oh wow, amazing scenery. So like Jurassic Park scenery, like the mountains that you see in the Jurassic Park movie, it's all there, and then the coast on the other side, oh, just so beautiful to drive down the coast. It was pretty busy as well. There was like some traffic that we headed into, but yeah, just looking at the scenery, it's like, ooh, we just kept saying wow, wow, because yeah, such a beautiful place. So it was a very full day and we were very tired, but we had so much fun that day and we had saw so much places and experienced so many things that yeah, we just started our trip and it was very nice. So, more in my next plan with me for the next few days in Hawaii. So, I hope to see you again, and I hope you enjoyed my stories of both San Diego and part of Hawaii. So, that's my plan with me. I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you again next time. And if you have any questions about the stickers I use, just please leave a comment and the comments below, and I'll see you. Bye.